Oh, oh, hello.
Sorry
Oh
for
my,
that.
oh my God, it's Mr.
Hi.
India online. Then I realized the camera was the wrong way around.
Yeah,
Hi,
it was the back camera.
what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Vipasha and I'm from Delhi.
Oh, Vipasha from Delhi.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Vipasha. So, how's your quarantine, mate?
Yeah, it's actually amazing because in this lockdown, I got a lot of time to be online and I actually started creating content.
Wow.
So,
What kind of
yeah.
content are you creating?
So I'm just putting out a lot of like creative covers and comedy videos and comedy sketches because I'm also a
Wow.
musician and a comedian.
Okay.
So,
That's amazing.
yeah.
So, Vipasha, sounds like a Bengali name.
But actually, yeah, it is a Bengali name, but my name has a V in it, and usually Bengalis have a B in Bipasha.
Where's the V then?
So
Vipasha.
yeah, so because I'm not Bengali, basically.
Alright then. Okay. So
I
anyway,
know that this is
anyway.
confusing.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you sound confused.
Yeah, but I actually wanted to say that I absolutely love your voice, and like honestly, it feels like the morning dew.
Right. Morning. Okay.
Yeah, like it's really so refreshing to hear.
Wow,
So like that's
that's a
that's
compliment.
yeah, I mean I honestly mean that.
I mean, thank you, Vipasha. And
Yeah,
so Vipasha, tell me something. So like, I mean, let me ask you a question. Like, as a person who sings and does
yeah.
comedy, do you feel like people don't take your singing seriously enough because you do comedy, or do you feel like people don't take your comedy enough seriously enough because you do singing?
Yeah, actually, this is the weirdest thing that so actually I've been singing all throughout my life. I
Yeah.
discovered that I'm interested in comedy a little later. And so, when I got into the comedy scene, people like initially you have your ups and downs, right? So whenever I would have a downer, people would come up to me and suggest, why don't you just stick to singing? And I'm like, no, a person can have like multiple interests, or like a person does not have to be just one faceted. So yeah, I do like have a lot of trouble also directing my creativity in these directions. And I also feel that people who see me as a musician are kind of, sometimes they only see me as a musician, but then people who know me personally, they know that I am this whole person and this is a part of my personality. So yeah,
Amazing.
it's
So,
yeah.
so do you ever do any singing in your comedy?
Yeah, actually, I do. I started off by doing some musical comedy. The first song that I wrote it was called, okay, this is a little controversial. It was called Feminism Should Die, but I didn't mean that. It was basically sarcastic. And it kind of just noted down how feminism is important, but in a sarcastic way.
Definitely. So, on that note, of feminism is important. Like, if you were
Yeah.
to give, let's say, obviously, we don't want to be too political, but if you were to give, let's say, three short messages for everybody in the comments
Okay.
about feminism, three statements that nobody can
Three.
argue with.
Okay, well, I'm sure people nowadays are too argumentative, like they can argue about anything.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll do one each. I'll do one. You do one. I'll do one. Then you do one.
Okay, fine. Okay, so how about you start so that I get an idea of
You
what
start.
you're talking
Okay,
about?
so for example, everybody should
And
respect. Everybody should respect each other. Hello, can you hear me? Oh my God, it's frozen.
yeah, yeah,
Somebody's trying to
yeah.
hijack this. Some
Hello, hi.
anti-feminist is trying to hijack this. Okay, go.
Yeah,
Vipasha. So, okay, so let's say that it's very important
yeah.
for people not to force themselves on each other, and especially the way a lot of men force themselves on women is not right. So I can't imagine anybody arguing with me on this point. at
I'm
all.
sorry, I missed your point because your screen was frozen for a bit.
No way. My screen. I'm joking.
Yeah,
It is quite cold here, so the screen might freeze. Okay. So I'm saying that no no man should ever force himself
yeah,
onto a woman. That is totally wrong, and nobody can argue
yeah.
with me. Okay, now your
Absolutely
turn.
agree. Okay, so one point that I have is let women fail. Like, you know how when one woman fails at doing something, they just try to label the whole womankind and say that, women are just not good at these things. So I think that's really important to, because if a man was doing something and he was failing at it, you wouldn't say that, you should just stop doing it. You would say, okay, try harder, try next time. Okay, maybe not you, someone else will be able to do it. But with women, that's not the case. Like if someone does bad at it, you just like begin labeling the whole gender as oh, you're terrible, you guys are not funny, and your women are not funny, and all of that, like if one or two women are not funny. So I think that's really important to let women fail and try back
That's
again.
that sounds really deep. I think we'll with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question before I ask you to sing and
Okay.
tell a joke. One more question is, who's your favorite female comedian?
Okay, so I have a lot on my plate.
Mine is Sarah Silverman.
I was actually about to say the same
Really?
person.
Oh wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, honestly,
I
Sarah
love Sarah.
Silverman.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Did you see her latest special? I've forgotten the name. What was it? It was some what was Stardust or something about the universe, right? That was the
Okay,
name of the special.
I
Yeah,
I think
it's on
so. I
Netflix.
think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Oh, the one on Netflix. Okay, 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 okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
you should watch
okay.
that.
So, like your comedy, is it like stand-up comedy or is it like
Yeah,
sketch or
I so both actually. In the lockdown, I'm getting more time to create kind of sketches and just the daily kind of stuff, relatable content. But I also do stand up.
right, right, right. Sorry, Anisha Sharma is saying, do you say female doctor? Why do you say call someone a female comedian? Well, the reason why I said
Exactly.
that, well, the reason why
Yeah.
I asked that was because we were talking about
Yeah,
feminism
yeah,
and
yeah.
females. So I
Right.
wanted to know who your favorite female comedian was to empower, to
Yeah.
show that there are, because you said that there's very less people getting criticism, like a lot of men.
Right.
So because we were
Yeah.
on that context, we were that. So Anisha Sharma, you need to keep up with the context, please. Like,
Yeah. No, I absolutely got
yeah,
your
it's.
point.
I think it's
Like,
very important for people to keep up with context as well. Otherwise, they end up arguing just for the sake of their egos, wanting to
right.
argue. But yeah, and it doesn't help the cause, you know. And going back to you, sorry, with your with what you were saying, sorry.
Yeah.
Um, I was gonna ask you, do you ever mix the two of music and comedy?
Yes, I do actually. I have like four musical comedy songs. So I can actually name them for you. I can give you a little bit of like context about them. So the first one that I told you, I made it way back in college. It's called Feminism Should Die. Basically, it was sarcastic. And then the next one was What Object Am I? So at the time, there was this professor from Jadavpur University who said that, a virgin woman is like a sealed bottle. So I'm like, people have been objectifying us constantly, like mithai ka dabba hai, khuli bhi tijori hai. So finally, just decide, guys, what am I? So that was what the song was about.
Okay.
And
So okay, so just
yeah,
you have to forgive me because my my Hindi is not that good, right?
okay.
कोशिश करता हूँ बोलने के लिए, but
That's
I think
quite
yeah.
funny, the
So
way,
so
yeah.
so I'm not that good, but you're also talking to everybody in the comments, which I understand as well.
Right.
Can you sing something for us with a bit of comedy? I want to give a shout out to Kevin in the comments. Kevin's a singer that came on before from Chennai. Is really good. We've got some good singers in the comments. So they're all
Okay.
waiting to hear you sing now. Obviously,
Okay.
I've been asking you a million questions because it's very interesting to see someone who's a comedian as well as a singer, you know,
Yeah.
come on, because that's very rare.
Okay. So I can sing the song that I was just describing to you,
Right, right, right.
or I could also sing something that I came out with more recently. So I'm not sure if you are aware about the CAA NRC protests that were happening across the country.
Yes, I read about that. I'm not too clued up with politics,
Yeah.
so I don't know exactly what these things are. But
But you know that how
yeah,
like the tear gassed and like bet up students in the library of the college
okay. So I
of
don't know much about that. I know some
yeah.
stuff happened. I'm sure
Yeah.
you can say it, and you have a song based on that.
Actually, yeah, I have a song based around that. It's like
But is it comedy?
I
Is
do
it
not
comedy?
directly, yeah,
Okay, I hope you're not making fun of
yeah.
anyone. Otherwise,
No,
my
no, no, no,
channel
no,
will get
no.
deleted.
Actually, it's about how the onion prices like really, really rose up at that time, and how I
Okay.
was kind of pissed that I'm having to eat radish with with in my salad.
Radish. I
Yeah,
like
with
radish too,
food.
man. Radish, like radish.
No,
Okay,
but
go on.
because it acted as a substitute for onions at the time,
Was it?
and then I
Okay.
go, yeah,
Is it those
okay.
red ones, those small red ones? Is radish?
No, 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 mooli, the one that looks like carrot, but it's white in color.
Oh,
Yeah,
horseradish. No, something. Anyway, go
I,
on. All right, go on, go
it's
on.
just,
Go for it.
I
Go
mean,
for it.
I
Go for
just
it.
know it as radish. Okay,
Here we go.
so प्याज है 140 किलो का और स्वाद नहीं पसंद मुझे मूली का प्याज है 140 किलो का और स्वाद नहीं पसंद मुझे मूली का हमें कोई मुद्दे से भटका रहा आम आदमी क्या सलाद भी ठीक से नहीं खा पा रहा ढाबे पे गई तो मंगाई रोटी सिरके वाले प्याज के साथ खाएगी मोटी मगर ढाबे वाले ने तो मूली चिपका दी और घर जाके मैं जो पा दी ओके TMI मैं जैनु का तो सब sorted है my dear पर अपना तो फ्यूचर डिस्टॉर्टेड है ये क्लियर क्योंकि रह लेते होंगे वो प्यास बिना भी पर असीते हैं पंजाबी and so it goes on
Woo!
like that.
What a voice you have as well, man. Okay, so
Thank
obviously,
you.
I don't
You didn't
understand
get
Hindi that
that?
well, but I'm sure
Okay, so
everybody. Can I
I
say
will
something?
explain it to you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Because we don't have much time because I'm trying to get more people on. In the
Oh
comments,
yeah, of
everybody's
course.
laughing and they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But let me say something. Like you've got a really good voice.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
can you sing something else, which is just a
Yeah,
song?
actually, of course, I was planning on singing Hi Oi, if you want to hear that.
Really? Okay, go for it.
Yeah,
And by the way, just so you know, after this, after I'll post this on IGTV.
yeah,
Just in the comments, just write your name and stuff so everybody can
okay,
find you. So everybody who loves your singing,
absolutely.
like now, and your comedy can go to your
Okay,
channel. Okay,
sure,
so this
sure.
is Vipasha who's gonna sing. "Ni kudiye highway, highway, samajh
Yeah,
aandi."
okay. मेरा दिल मोया सीता नहीं है टूरदा जाने इसनु की हो या ना पता तेरी गलती है किस दी नहीं सुनदा जाने इसनु हो या की पता दिल तेरे अगे पिछे नेड़ गेड़ी मारदा फेरा कमला है क्यों तेरी अखां उत्ते हारदा रे आनी कुड़िए हाय ओए समझ नहीं आंदी ऐ सोहणीए हाय ओए समझ नहीं आंदी ऐ
Wow, what a voice! What
Thank
a
you.
voice! Your
I'm like
transition is
shivering a little
so
bit.
cool, man.
Thank
Listen,
you.
everyone in the comments, guys, you tell me, listen, the ears don't lie, you know?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Your singing's
Thank you,
amazing, man.
thank you.
That the way you're
Thank you so
going
much.
on, even music by Ritvik is in vibrato on fire. Your control, your tone, the smoothness of your transition. Really like this, man. Oh man,
Thank you so
so
much.
nice. So yeah, man, come back on again one day.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. I would love to. And this has been like a dream come true to like talk to you face to face.
hey, man, that's cool, man. That's what we're doing. Face
Yeah.
to your face to my beard. That's what we're doing right now on this.
Because you're identified as one of the more modern and more like unique singers out there in Bollywood, and like that's why you have all my attention.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to
Yeah.
be. It's great to be part of those. And listen, to be honest, like your voice is amazing, and
Thank you.
I hope that you make. And you know what? I love the fact that you stand for something. You know, when you do stuff. Look, it's not always about agreeing with everyone, but
Right.
it's about your personal thing. You know, and there's a saying that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for
Yeah.
anything. You know, and
Right.
that is one of the best advices that somebody gave me in my career. It's
Yeah.
very, very important that you stand for something because it gives you a story to sing about, which you just did before.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Vipasha, I hope to see you
Thank you
again on
so
this
much.
live. I'll be
Yeah.
doing, by the way, just letting you know, I'll be doing an R&B weekly thing soon. So it'd be
Ooh.
nice to get
Okay.
you. Yeah, well, I'll bring a guest on for
Yeah.
like 20 minutes, half an hour. And the other half an hour, I'll be taking a
Okay.
lot of the R&B singers. So on that
Awesome.
day, would love to have you back on.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be
All right.
following your posts to keep
And guys,
updated. Thank you so
check
much.
out Vipasha's page. Check out this one's page
Yay.
here.
Yeah.
All right then, Vipasha, take care. Stay
Thank you
safe.
so much.
All right
Bye
then, take
bye.
care. Good night. Okay.